Representatives of Pike families met with Solid Energy CEO this afternoon in an attempt to persuade the company to not permanently seal the mine. The first explosion 6 years ago this month occurred as a shift was changing, and some family members believe there may be bodies in the drift and they want access to it. Former miners and mines rescue personnel from both New Zealand and overseas are prepared to go in. They have publicly stated that, including on this program. They don't believe their lives would be at risk, but if the proposed seal does go in, that may never happen. Today, Solid Energy told the families directly it is proceeding with the seal, full stop. We have tried tremendously hard to get an interview on this with Solid Energy, and they are refusing to front. Tommy Daly was a close friend of Milton Osborne, a council worker who died in the mine, in fact a regional councillor who died in the mine. He joined other Pike River family members and their supporters who held a vigil at the memorial site yesterday.
We ain't going to give up until someone says that's it. And really, I made a promise to a little lady about 6 years ago, and I'm going through with that one, and haven't given up yet. So we just got to hope.
Who did you make the promise to, Tommy?
Well, Mrs. Osborne, of course.
Milton's Anna, yeah.
Yep.
And what did you promise her?
I wasn't going away until I thought it was time, and it's not that time yet. You know, we haven't given up on checking this drift out yet, because who knows what's up that drift, because nobody's had a look. You know, the last people to come out of there were Daniel, and he picked up Russell on the way out, you know, and nobody else has been in there to have a look, and there could be an SMV sitting there waiting to come out, you know. You just don't know. It's not much to ask. I mean, I think it's been estimated it's about a 3-hour walk, you know, an hour and a half there and an hour and a half back, or a bit less. It's not much to ask for the families, because they've put up with a lot of shit over 6 years, you know, and I don't know. It's just got to. It's not much to ask really for them to go and have a look, and then they'd say, well, at least you've tried, you know. I mean, it's to this day and age, it's disgraceful, really, to even say you're a New Zealander. From what, you know, it's crap, I suppose, is the best word.
Did you hear Harold Gibbons on our program from Mines Rescue, a man with a huge weight of experience in both Pike and Spring Creek, a former Mines Rescue worker who said he would be absolutely prepared to go up the drift, and that he didn't think he would be risking his life to do so, and that other Mines Rescue men would go with him. Have you heard that? Have the Pike families heard Harold saying that, and what's the response to it?
Yeah, and I mean, anybody that knows Harold on the West Coast, he's always, even before Pike happened at Spring Creek, he always put safety first, because he was a safety inspector there as well for each team, and he was the union rep as well, and safety always comes first with Harold, and he wouldn't say, you know, that unless he knew he could do it. And I'd put my life in Harold's hands any days, because he's got the experience, and he's got what a lot of people haven't got today, and it's, you know, common sense. I mean, like Harold said, if they go in, it will be a straight, let's walk as far up towards the slip as we can and have a look and come back. I mean, if you're a betting man, you would say there was a person or people in that drift, you know, and they won't be worried about the evidence. They'll be going in there to do that job, and that job only. So I honestly can't see why people are worried. I mean, imagine getting one person's remains out of that drift. The families would be, I mean, it would be the best news you could get, you know, even though it would be horrible for the rest of the families. It will be closure for one family. What else can you ask for?
It's Tommy Daly, a friend of Milton Osborne, whose body is in the mine. Milton's wife, Anna, was part of that conference call today with the Solid Energy CEO, and she was very disappointed, which is probably understating her reaction to what she was told. We spoke to Bernie Monk earlier, and that interview is online if you want to hear it.